Hi, this is Satiris Basakropoulos, and this is part 35 of our 101 blogging tips video series. Now, obviously, if you're a blogger and you run an online business, you'll have to do an annual tax return. Okay, so it doesn't really matter what country you're in. Okay, it doesn't really matter what country you're in because I actually found a software that I can use, and I can put in my own country's currency, and all the purchases, all the expenses I make, anything I buy, anything I sell, it will automatically change the currency into my country's currency for the date that the transaction happened. Okay, so the great thing about this, it's also an app basically, so you have it on your phone, so you can actually take a picture of any receipts and you can add all your invoices, upload all your invoices. In fact, this thing goes as far if you're actually getting paid for mileage, for travel. It's actually compatible with Google Maps, and it can even work out the total mileage you've travelled for your car travel expenses. So it's pretty cool tool. So what I'm doing here is I'm just basically got it. So I'm just starting to set it up, and as you can see, here's some purchases that I've made. Okay, so I'm showing you how this actually works. All right, so I've done that one, so now I'm at this one. Okay, so I want to put in this to my as an expense. Okay, so I want to put this an expense to my to do my tax return. So I'm going to go into the software here. So if you go to the home page, you'll see you can add tasks, you add in all your invoices. Okay, you put in your expenses. Now I've just got this, so at the minute I'm just putting in my expenses first. Okay, now you can add expenses, you can put in your mileage, you can add your products and services. Okay, so you can put in your products and services, put in what price they are, any taxes that are applicable on them. You can go in here and you can add clients. You're also going to be able to do quotes and expense reports as well. Let's see what this is. Okay, expenses, invoices. So what I'm doing at the minute, just to show you how it works, okay, what I'm doing is I'm clicking here, and I'm putting in a new expense. Okay, so you put in the name of the expense and what it is for your records, and then we'll go and we'll look at the date on the receipt. So the date on the receipt there is the 2nd of March 2018. Right, so we'll just click on the calendar and go to March, click on the 2nd, and then this currency that I paid this expense was in dollars. Okay, so even though my tax return is in Great Britain pounds, I'm going to change this to US dollars, and what it'll do, it'll actually work out what it is in Great Britain pounds on the date that it was converted. Okay, so you give it a category, so I'm just going to call it online services, and then you put in the price. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and you'll see the total price here is $59.70 and the taxes are $9.95. So I'm going to just put in the $59.70. Okay, and then the taxes are $9.95. Okay, the taxes are $9.95, and then in the description I'll just put what the actual goods are. In the description I'll just put what the goods are. So you'll see here these are some domains, so I'm just going to copy and paste the domains here in. in the description so I know what this invoice was for. So let's say we'll just copy and paste these domains. 1, 2, copy and paste. Let me see. Copy. Oh, good grief. I'll have to do it again. So, okay. Copy. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Copy and paste. Okay, so we'll copy and paste those, we'll put in a category, we'll put in the date, put in the currency. If it's for a specific client, you'll put in the client name, but this isn't, this is my own domains for my business. And we'll put in that, okay, and then we'll go, and so that I have this tallied up for my records, I'm going to take a screenshot of this receipt. Got a screenshot of it, and now I'm going to go in here, I'm going to click select files for your computer and scroll down to where the screenshot is. I'm just going to delete that one because that's the last one I did. This is the one here, so I'm going to just click open, and now this will upload my receipt. Okay, so I now have a copy of my receipt with the expense, and all I do is I click save. Okay, now you'll see here as I do that, if I go to home, I can actually go in and see that, you know, as I add these expenses, it brings up my total. Now obviously I haven't put in any invoices yet, I've just put in the expenses. I'm putting in the expenses first to get them out of the way. Okay, so so basically that's how you do it. It's the same process with an invoice. You know, if you go to add new invoice, okay, we'll just put, let's say, okay, right, so we can add a client as well. So say we said this is a client, okay, so add a new client. right, and just put an email for them. Okay, and save that. Okay, so now we have with the due date and the invoice date. So the invoice date we'll put as April the 2nd. The due date we'll put as April the 4th. Okay. We'll put the sale date as April the 4th. Okay. And we'll put in then subtotal. And it's in US dollars. Okay, so this subtotal is 297. I think I've actually forgot to put the old thing. Is that just an item? No. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. Don't want to attach an existing item. I just want to fill in the amount. Okay, US dollars. Okay, 297. Okay, so that's basically 297. Right, okay, this is to send them. I'm doing this wrong. This is to send them an invoice, okay? So I don't want to send them an invoice. But basically, you go in here. See if, okay, let's click this and type product. Okay, so product, so we'll put in the product, then we put in the price. Okay, that's it. So product, right, COMM is the product, the price $297. Okay, and then we would drop a receipt, commission payment. Okay, so we'll click save, and now we have our invoice. Okay, so now if we go to our home page, hold on, I don't get this. I've made a mistake here. Invoices. paid. Okay. So you put in paid. Okay, so I forgot to put that he had paid the invoice. Okay, now this invoice is for 0, but obviously you would put in, you would put in the amount. Okay, so now the amount, if this had been put in as $297, now the amount would actually be $297. Okay, so let's just try it again quickly. Okay, so invoices, we'll go to invoices again. Okay, create a new invoice. Okay, client. Okay, product. US dollars. Subtotal. Total due. US dollars 297. I'm going to be writing this in the wrong place. So we'll put the invoice date. So we'll put it as April 2nd. Okay. April the 2nd. We'll put the due date as April the 4th. We'll put the sale date as April the 4th. Okay. And then we put in the description, shopping cart, COMM. Okay. And put edit. Okay. Shopping cart commission. We'll put it's in US dollars. US dollars. The price is $297. Okay, we can drag the copy of that and then we can save that. Okay, so that's it now. So that's it saved. So then we'll click save. Okay, we can then click on this and we can click paid. Alright, now we're moving. Okay, so now when we go to our home page, you'll see it'll bring up your total sales. It'll automatically change it into my currency, which is pounds, right? And then it will take the expenses off and it will show you what you're left with after the expenses. Okay, so this is a really, really cool bit of software. It's definitely something I recommend getting. And if you want to actually get this piece of software, if you click the link on this post under the video, you'll be able to go and get the software. But this will make your, it'll make your life much easier when it comes to doing your tax return for your online business. So I hope you find this useful. Obviously it was the first time I used this, so it took me a wee while to get my head around it, but you can see yourself, it's pretty cool. So I'll talk to you again in tomorrow's video. Thanks very much.